All right, your topic is describe a book you read that you found useful, or describe an exciting book you read. You should say when you read it, past tense, right? What type of book is it? That is also past. No, that is present type of book. What is it about? This is also present. Why did you find it useful? So they have written why did you, but it can be why do you find it useful, because still if the book is there, right? So it's up to you if you want to speak in present or past, you can do that. So please, you can take a start. Yes.
Well, I had not read any book apart of my textbook, but when I got married and I had to prepare food for my family, so I made a plan to go and purchase a nice recipe book. So I went to mall and I got a nice recipe book, which was all about of different kind of cuisines from different countries. So I purchased it and I started reading, and I started following the recipe intensively. The ingredients were mentioned very easily or very precise manner, and with the passages of time when I followed the recipe, I realized and I found it that my cooking style was tremendously changed. And when I cooked at my home, my family members always complained that I made very blunt food, and then I started following the recipe. So I made very delicious food. I started making very delicious food, and I can remember I arranged a party at my home, and I made a delicious pasta, and everybody was watering their mouth, and so I feel that it's very useful for me, and it worked like a charm. And whenever I cook, I went the extra mile due to this book.
Okay. All right, very good. You spoke for 1 minute and 40 seconds and you spoke well. Your fluency is really good and your pronunciation is actually your power. That is very good. Grammatical range is fine. You're using a wide range of structures. I just found few mistakes, like you said with the passages of time. It should have been passage of time. Then you said watering their mouth. Everybody was watering their mouth. You should have said everybody's mouth watered, something like that. So these type of mistakes were there. Now we move on to speaking part 3, but otherwise your cue card performance was good. Do people in your country like to read books?
Yeah, definitely. In my homeland, most of the people like to read books, and most of the people have their bookshelves at home, and they love to read.
What kinds of books are most popular in your country?
In my homeland, I think most popular books are the novels or magazines or non-fiction books.
Okay, now see, in part 3 your answers are short. Part 3 is called discussion, so you got to give some example or elaborate on your answer. So from that point of view, this is a short answer. Now focus, next question. Do you think reading is an important skill?
Yeah, it's really crucial in every kind of aspects. It develops imagination skills and language skill as well, and it's really crucial for everyone in every part of life.
Okay, do you think electronic books will eventually replace paper books?
Yeah, I think so. It is being dominated because I think so. It's quite easy to carry, and it has the habit of short space.
You're using the word it. Actually, we are talking about books. So you should use the word they. Do you think electronic books will eventually replace paper books? So you need to address this question. You're not addressing this question. Please answer again. Do you think means first you give your opinion. Yes, I strongly believe one day paper books will be replaced by electronic books completely, and then you can move on, right? So please answer again. Do you think electronic books will eventually replace paper books?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. They will be replaced eventually because,
What will be replaced eventually? Paper books or electronic books? It's not clear.
okay,
Yeah, so you
paper
need
books.
to. Yeah, you can always use pronoun
Mhm.
after using the noun.
Okay.
First use noun, paper books or electronic books, then you can use they. So please answer again. Do you think electronic books will eventually replace paper books?
Yeah, definitely. Paper books
Be replaced.
will
Yeah.
be replaced
By
by
electronic books?
electronic books. There are some reasons. I feel this way because there are some reasons. It is quite easy to carry and it has a shortage space.
Again, you're using it for books.
Oh my God.
You should use actually they for
They
books,
do.
okay?
Yeah.
So, all right, now let me give you my final feedback. Your performance in part 2 is really good. In part 3, you need to give longer answers, number 1. Number 2, you should focus the question and the content which you present in part 3, especially the last question, you should focus that as well, right? With this type of speaking, if you answer well in part 3 also, you can easily score around 7 band, right? Thank you.
Thank you so much.